Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Washington State Cougars offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Washington State lines up quickly. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Trying play action. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got the back over the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Washington State will have to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The LSU Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
Quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. A running back on a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it out fast. This offense has a second down play. Out of the gun to give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. From the shotgun, the inside give. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Washington State going quickly. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Averill.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Working that left side now. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
They'll throw it on first down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And back to the air on second down. He's got it on the left. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Washington State lines up quickly. From the gun, the ground game. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. The Cougars look to keep this drive humming.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a first down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught in the backfield, it's Averill. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Unloads quickly. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snags it down the right side. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
It's a really nice catch there, and I know LSU goes by the moniker of DBU, but you take a look at all the draft picks they've had in recent years, and with this guy and his talent, they may be getting consideration soon of joining teams like Alabama and Ohio State for wide receiver use. This guy is really good.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He fires one deep down the right side.
And that's just a play that you have got to make if you're going to win this game. You're not going to get a lot of chances like that. You might not get another receiver that open for the rest of the season.
Quick strike complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The RPO, it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. He's got great speed. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The offense lining up for a first down play. Hands it off. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense set on first down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Handoff from the gun. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Snap it to the back. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Washington State going quickly. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Washington State will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Takes it on the return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Now improvising. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Trying to find his man on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Finds the tight end. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his VAR. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Using the quick game.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. They're working that left side. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man. Stopped after making the catch. Bunch formation, trying to confuse the secondary. Getting some heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. The give to the lone running back. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. A 1st down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Unloads it left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Washington State going back to work on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. He's open on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on 3rd. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And here comes the offense on second down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, then get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, LSU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 14-6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Washington State lines up quickly. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off, and he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really
speeding down the left side. He's at the 20. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They ran it on first down, now on second. Off play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Makes a move. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They go to the counter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. No huddle offense to the line. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Got him downfield. He got loose, almost ousted, finally dragged down at the 32. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now they'll run the draw. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Jumped the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Snap in the shotgun. He'll throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. They go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Averill. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. On second down, looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears-like in their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we could name like Spears that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past, that put on that purple and gold, look good, big physical guys that fill out them uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll call for the fair catch here. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guy.
Running toward the tape. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. LSU quick to the line.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Ready to fire from the pistol. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
Start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? It's complete to the left. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He leaves it with his back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Washington State going quickly. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Catches it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Handoff to the lone back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. South Carolina is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over UTEP. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Hold it. Open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Little touch pass to the receiver. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? It's a draw. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got a lot of running room. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Washington State lines up quickly. He's looking to pass. Quickly complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. And tackled there by the defense. It's still 3rd and goal. Back to the air one more time. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wazoo. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. But this offense obviously still has work to do. But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. A quick pass to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Slips through the line. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
At the 35, he's open. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
What a play call. You can feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness. This defensive line flying upfield. What do? Throw a screen right behind it, get it to your running back, let him do the rest, chew up some yardage, and make the big play for the offense.
Got his man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Washington State going quickly. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Touchdown, Cougar! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. From the gun. And he makes the catch. It's a deuce. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd and inches coming. This is the kind of play where every fiber of your being is tested. He finds his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He wants to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, LSU! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Averill. Tackled immediately after the catch. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. On second down, wants to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab down the middle. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He wants to throw it again. Got a man. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On second down, he's looking downfield. Tight end finds a soft spot. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man on the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Looking to move it through the air. Complete to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to get to it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third down, he drops to throw. Working that left side now. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. He caught it. Touchdown, Washington State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going up top here late in the game. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. The running back has it. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He'll do it himself. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants it all. He's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top here in OT. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Out of the backfield, he's open. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pocket starts to collapse. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
They are up against it, a 3rd and long, needing a touchdown here in overtime. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
4th and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. On 4th down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and that's going to do it. A 4th down stop seals it in overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.